Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second to last show on the road to NXT's Road Weekend to NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day, as well as Vengeance Day, the Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view. Tonight we have a massive main event coming your guys' way. Big time main event between Roman Reigns and John Cena that got moved up from Vengeance Day to tonight. And now we are going to kick us off with a big-time money matchup, a non-title WWE Championship matchup, as it's going to be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, facing off with Apollo Crews. And coming up, it's going to be a fatal four-way turned into a fatal five-way matchup after we figure out what the main event is going to be turning into. William Regal is ready for these superstars, Roman Reigns and John Cena, to get this over and done with. Especially these last couple weeks, Cena and Roman Reigns continuing to go back and forth. And last week we saw Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes take on The Rock and Roman Reigns in a good back and forth tag team match. And Brock Lesnar pinned Roman Reigns. And we saw Brock destroy The Rock. And John Cena would come through on the ramp and then hit attitude adjustments on Roman Reigns. So, you know, a lot of things are going crazy right now, and William Regal has decided to move up that matchup and figure out who that fatal five-way competitor will be. Because right now we got Cody Rhodes, Adam Cole, Edge, Apollo Crews, and we will find out by the end of the night if it will be Roman Reigns or John Cena. It's going to be a massive fatal five-way coming up for that WWE Championship, and we have plenty more coming your guys' way at Vengeance Day, including that European Championship where Damian Priest takes on Omos. Omos is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. He decided to go after the European Champion Damian Priest. Cannot wait to see where that goes. And we'll actually see a big six-man tag between a Judgement Day and the Hurt Business later on tonight, as well as much, much more. Even we have a tag team from Monday Night Raw coming down to Smackdown to face off with a potential opportunity. We'll talk about that more later on tonight. But here comes your WWE Champion, Apollo Crews. Accompanying him is Eric Bischoff. And my question is for Apollo Crews, can he hold his championship past Vengeance Day? A lot of things are going to have to fall into place for him to walk out still WWE Champion. Every time he's become champion here in Universe Mode, he's held that championship for a very long time. Like I keep mentioning, the United States Championship, he held it for a very long time. Held the SmackDown Tag Team Championships for a very long time. Now that he's WWE Champion, can it continue? Can he continue with every reign that he has, continue to be that lengthy? That WWE Championship does look really good around Apollo Crews, but he's going to be in for a tough test. It's going to be a total of 5 dudes in that matchup that are going to be the best of the best in that matchup. And now we just have to wait for the main event. Will it be Roman Reigns or will it be John Cena joining them? Cannot wait to find out what that is going to be. But it looks like both men are ready. Cody Rhodes, Apollo Crews are ready. Here we go. Referee ringing that bell. Apollo Crews, Cody Rhodes, one-on-one. Little preview of what's going to be coming our way in just 1 week. One massive week, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Vengeance Day week. You got NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day on Saturday. Then you got Sunday, the live pay-per-view of Vengeance Day, this SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. As Cody Rhodes with a lovely moonsault in the sky there. Almost able to knock off Apollo Crews right then and there. As now Crews, oh my goodness, right there on the shoulder blade. That is not going to be feeling too good for Apollo. As now Rhodes, big old takedown there, working on the arms and lower back as well. But we do have a massive night in store as we continue to build up to next week's Vengeance Day pay-per-view with the likes of big-time six-man Hurt Business versus the Judgement Day. That's going to be a big-time six-man tag. As well as you're going to have the Brawling Brutes taking on Legado del Fantasma. Sami Zayn takes on Santos Escobar. You're going to have even a team from Monday Night Raw, Damage Control, who are actually going to be challenging for the Women's Tag Team Championships this Monday on Raw. Will be taking on Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart, as well as Solo Sikoa and Brock Lesnar finish their trilogy of matches. Both men have wins over each other. Brock Lesnar, we obviously know, is taking on The Rock, and obviously with that going down, it's only going to get worse and worse between those two. Brock Lesnar busted open The Rock. I have not seen Rock here all day. Doesn't mean that he's not hiding out somewhere here, but I have definitely not seen him in the building tonight. But I only guess it's going to become very, very combustible tonight. A lot of hard-earned wins, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in these matches as usual. Unexpected twists and turns. It's going to be absolutely brutal. Oh, the moonsault, it catches. Apollo Crews, I mean, maybe not all of it, but it was more of a glancing blow, but it still did the work. There's now Apollo Crews in trouble here. Cody Rhodes with the momentum, but Cody Rhodes getting elbowed right to the dome. But Cody Rhodes now. Here he comes. No, but big L from that big knee. Uh-oh. Look at this military press slam, maybe. Has him up. Oh, my goodness. And then a moonsault there, making that way too easy. 2. Oh. Oh, my God. I thought that was going to be a 3 count. This is a non-title matchup, though, ladies and gentlemen. All of this is non-title, but, you know, these guys are going to put it all on the line here. As Apollo Crews, Olympic slam, taking down Cody. Will this be it? 2. Oh, Cody Rhodes kicks out again. Apollo Crews, the frustration is there. And, I mean, but Apollo Crews, you don't really see it there necessarily, but you gotta feel it. Crowd saying we're not worthy, but they are definitely worthy. They're witnessing a hard time matchup. As look at this, a Rhodes cutter. That springboard cutter there from Cody Rhodes out of nowhere, but it was not enough. That springboard cutter out of nowhere. So devastating. And now, oh, Cody Rhodes. I'm not sure what he was trying to go for. Maybe try to go for maybe a crossroads of sorts, but Apollo Crews saw that coming, and now Apollo Crews, your WWE Champion, with a frog splash right to the ribs. Will that be it? 1, 2, 3. Apollo Crews with a big time win tonight over Cody Rhodes. What a match. What a win. A big win for Apollo Crews, a much needed win for Apollo Crews, especially over the status of a man of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, this is only his, I would say, besides his losses to Edge or whatever, he has not lost much here in Universe mode, and it's been in big time moments. And losing to the WWE Champion is a big time moment. This only elevates your WWE Champion. Apollo Crews might actually be able to walk out WWE Champion at the Vengeance Day pay-per-view. What do you guys think? Is his stock continuing to grow here? Last week here on NXT, we saw Legado del Fantasma in action against Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. It was one hell of a tag team match. Those guys put on a banger of a matchup, but Randy Orton hits an RKO and picks up a win against Legado del Fantasma. But now this week, Legado will be taking on the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, and that happens to be Sheamus and Pete Dunne. Now this matchup is going to be hard-hitting for sure. If you think Randy Orton and Matt Riddle had to go through hell against Legado del Fantasma, only imagine what it's going to be with Pete Dunne and Sheamus. It is going to be an onslaught assault. It is going to be very, very brutal. But Legado del Fantasma, they showed you guys exactly what they bring to the table here as a tag team on SmackDown. Not only did they face off with former Raw Tag Team Champions RK Bro, they took them to the bitter end. Yes, they lost, but they show you that they can handle any tag team. They were one of the best tag teams there in NXT before losing those tag team championships. Almost got them back at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Unfortunately, would lose to the Grizzled Young Veterans, but nonetheless, Legado del Fantasma is going to be a mainstay, and same with Santos Escobar, man. Yes, he lost last week, but Santos Escobar is going to have a bright, bright future as well. As now here comes Pete Dunne and Sheamus, the Brawling Brutes. Ridge Holland will not be out here because not only is this a just normal tag team matchup, but Santos Escobar is not here at ringside as well. So this is going to be a normal tag team matchup. No interference will be coming out from outside here. It's just going to be an awesome tag team matchup, and that's what you're going to love here. And you can kind of feel the tension brewing from Randy Orton, Riddle, and the Brawling Brutes, RK Bro and the Brawling Brutes, because, you know, when we saw them go on singles matches recently, you had Sheamus take on Randy Orton. Sheamus beat Randy Orton. Randy Orton was trying to give him the respect, give him a handshake, and Sheamus told him to get the hell out of his ring. The following week after that, Pete Dunne would take on Matt Riddle, and Pete Dunne would defeat Riddle. So far when it comes to one-on-one action, the Brawling Brutes have RK Bro's number. But the tag team matchup is going to be a whole different story. I cannot wait to see how this goes. Both teams are going to be fan favorites walking into that matchup. But at the end of the night, will we see new champions is the question. This looks like Raul Mendoza and Pete Dunne will kick us off here live tonight here on Smackdown. Referee rings that bell. Here we go. Referee about to almost get thrown around there by Raul Mendoza. Like I always say every week, it seems like something about the referees just something does not sit well. It doesn't matter if it's a women's matchup or a men's matchup, tag team matchup, whatever you see in the middle of this ring, it's always one of these referees getting attacked. Hopefully they'll get better after this next weekend coming up at Vengence Day for NXT as well as SmackDown. Is a little bit of a triangle choke here to Raul Mendoza. Will Mendoza have to tap out? Imagine how this would be for the Brawling Brutes. Oh, able to briefly get out of that. Pretty crazy. You could kind of see that it was very difficult for Mendoza to get out of that triangle choke. And now Pete Dunne, brutal drop kick to the side of that skull, man. That is absolutely terrific in the terms of the height on that bad boy. Got some air on that. As Pete Dunne going to take some time to taunt and just kind of let Legado del Fantasma know who are actually the better tag team in this matchup. So, oh my God. Springboard, Insaguri, down goes Dunne. Strong kick out from Pete Dunne, though. Pete Dunne's a fighter, man. He is not going to go down without a fight, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best around. And now, Pete Dunne. Oh, he's about to turn him inside out. Watch out. Oh, Mendoza. Difficult move to prepare for. We saw that earlier on tonight. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight for this live edition of SmackDown. This show is going to be very, very chaotic, including, like I mentioned before, your big-time main event, that being John Cena and Roman Reigns, the winner, will be added to the WWE Championship matchup. A lot of things have been going on, and we're going to get a lot of rivalries come to a head, a lot of new champions possibly at that pay-per-view. Maybe everyone retains. You never know. But, you know, with how good this roster is, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot of new faces in those championship, on the top of the mountain with those champions, especially the women's division. Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan, both of these women on top of their game. We have to have a winner. We have to have a loser. As Insaguri, or I should say Hurricane Rana, taking him down Sheamus. Now Pete Dunne about to be taken. Almost looked like he was going to go for a suplex or a body slam, but Sheamus going to try and slow down the matchup. One-handed powerbomb. Will that be enough? Ooh, strong kick out from Mendoza. And that's a good idea for Pete Dunne to get Sheamus in this ring because, you know, start having Sheamus, the more powerful superstar, just beat the living crap out of Mendoza and make him wish he wasn't here tonight. As here we go with the tag. Here comes Hakeem Wilde, making his first time into this matchup, I believe. So big time opportunity for Wilde, probably the freshest man in this matchup, to get something going. Here goes Sheamus with the tag. If I was Sheamus, I'd probably stay in this matchup a little bit longer. Pete Dunne is taking a lot of damage, but you know, Pete Dunne, one of the better superstars on this roster today. A lot of confidence in him. A brutal maneuver. Pete Dunne might be able to knock him off here. No, 2.5. How much more can you take, man? This is the brutal, like, release powerbomb or release suplex there. And now the bitter end. Bitter end to Mendoza. Will that be it? 2, 3. Just like that, Brawling Brutes send a message to RK Bro, and they made this tag team match look easy tonight. And I do mean easy. They went through hell tonight, but Pete Dunne and Sheamus did not back down. And at the end of the night, showing you why they are the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Next week, on the Go Home show, I'm sure we'll have a lot of stuff going on between both teams, but Pete Dunne and Sheamus, one of the best tag teams we have here in WWE. Who walks out at Vengence Day, your new Smackdown champions? Or I should say, will there be new Smackdown champions? We'll have to wait and see. I cannot wait to see. I feel like I let a lot of you guys down tonight. Yes, I lost to the WWE Champion Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is one talented superstar in the middle of that ring. And I guarantee you that won't be the last time me and Apollo Crews go one-on-one. But there's plenty more where that comes from. You guys all know my story. I'm not going to back down. Dusty Rhodes never had me give up on anything. I've been a hard worker all my life. And coming up next Sunday at Vengeance Day, I plan on walking out with that WWE Championship. Tonight was a little bit of a setback, but next week, I guarantee you, I'll be walking out with that WWE Championship back around my waist. With all due respect, Cody, and I do mean with all respect here with what I'm about to say, you won't be walking out with that WWE Championship next Sunday. The Tribal Chief will. He will be taking his WWE Championship back. He'll be taking it away from Roman Reigns will be taking it away from Apollo Crews at Vengeance Day. First off, Roman Reigns has to defeat John Cena tonight in the main event, but this is not going to be a prediction. This is going to be a spoiler. Tonight, it's not going to be a match at all. Roman Reigns is going to decimate John Cena, and it's going to be one of the most horrific things you ever see in a wrestling program at all. So Cody, when it becomes a fatal 5-way officially, you're going to need all the luck in the world, because Roman Reigns, he is going to body all of you guys up in the middle of that ring, spear you, submit you. It does not matter, because at the end of the night, you're going to be hearing new WWE Champion, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. You sure talk a big game, Paul. But if I remember correctly, a couple weeks ago here on SmackDown, I defeated your Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. So don't ever tell me good luck, because he's the one that needs it, not me. And when I get in the ring with him at Vengeance Day, it's going to be one crossroads and game over, and I'm the new WWE Champion. Bank on that, Paul. And also, it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler, Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns won't be walking out with that WWE Championship around his waist. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will once again become WWE Champion. So tell Roman good luck tonight, because he's definitely going to need it against John Cena. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and a little interesting conversation, I would say so, for myself there between Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is not making a prediction. He's giving us a spoiler tonight, saying that Roman Reigns is going to decimate John Cena. It's going to be one of the most brutal beatdowns we've ever seen. But Cody Rhodes is saying, hey, I defeated your Tribal Chief, and if he were even to make it to that matchup coming up next week, he wouldn't be the one walking out as a WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes would be. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Legado del Fantasma not coming out here with their leader Santos Escobar going at it alone. No issues obviously with Legado del Fantasma, but Santos Escobar wanted to do this out here by himself. But like I mentioned before, Legado del Fantasma, that group is so talented. Hakeem Wilde, Raul Mendoza, and Santos Escobar. These guys are the future of Smackdown. And none of you guys may respect that. We might have some fans that like Legado del Fantasma, but Santos Escobar for sure is going to be champion one day. And it doesn't matter what championship that may be, the Intercontinental Championship, maybe the European Championship, it doesn't matter. I think Santos Escobar will have a tremendous time here on SmackDown. But now we are going to see Sami Zayn in action, ladies and gentlemen. As in just 1 week time, next Sunday, live at the Vengeance Day pay-per-view, Sami Zayn takes on Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross has been a one big bully, you could say, to Sami Zayn. And this all started weeks and weeks ago when Sami Zayn defeated Karrion Kross by countout. And unfortunately for Sami Zayn, he has just been taken out by the likes of Sami Zayn has been taken out by Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross would go on to defeat Sami Zayn weeks later in a one-on-one contest, and then a couple weeks ago as well, we saw Sami Zayn take on LA Knight. LA Knight would go on to defeat Sami Zayn. After that matchup, Karrion Kross, who was in the crowd, would taunt Sami Zayn. Both men would fight through the crowd, and Karrion Kross would lay out Sami Zayn, and he would simply say, "Tick-tock, Sami, tick-tock." So it's only going to get more brutal for Sami Zayn next week here live. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go. Now Santos Escobar going to look to go to work here on Sami Zayn. Nothing wrong with that. Slowly but surely, go high risk, high reward. Both men can get high risk if they need to. More obviously that lucha libre style of Santos Escobar with everything that he brings to the table. And now Santos' big flying cross body nails it. And that's what Santos Escobar, he's just so damn good in the middle of that ring. And like I mentioned, I definitely see him becoming champion here on SmackDown one day. When exactly? It's a big question. But he brings so much potential to the table. And we'll see when he gets those opportunities to go after an Intercontinental Championship, European Championship, maybe even the WWE Championship one day. We'll have to wait and see. Sami Zayn has not won a championship in the series as well. So there's plenty for Sami Zayn to build up as well. Two future talents right now, both men looking to climb up the rankings. Obviously, Sami Zayn is the man right now in the terms of having a matchup at the pay-per-view. But for Santos Escobar, he's definitely going to have plenty of pay-per-views under his career. There's now Sami Zayn looking to fly here. Sami Zayn, frog splash right there on the ribs of Santos Escobar. That is not going to be feeling too good. Oh, referee inadvertently in the way. I think that may have helped out Sami Zayn, even though he would be the one that got hurt in that little scenario there. As now, what is Sami Zayn? Oh, no, this is not a good way to be if you're Santos. Right there on your bottom of your neck. And hold on a minute. Karrion Kross's music. This is not good. Is he here? Is Karrion Kross here? I don't see him. Uh-oh. Escobar from behind. Oh, my goodness. Big takedown. Wait a minute. Blue Thunder Bomb from Sami Zayn. Can Sami Zayn knock off Santos Escobar? Pinfall. 2. No. Escobar able to kick out. Despite the distraction, the mind games from Karrion Kross here. Uh-oh. Springboard. DDT again. Brutal maneuver there. Sami Zayn with all the momentum. He is realizing it right now. Can Sami Zayn pick up a big win right now? And again going to the well. Trying to bust open the face there of Santos. Uh-oh. Trying I think he was trying to take his knee out, but Sami Zayn caught him. Now Sami Zayn, haluva kick, haluva kick. Is that it? Is that gonna be it? 2, 3. Sami Zayn with a massive win tonight over Santos Escobar. There for a second, I thought carrying Cross might be able to cost Sami Zayn this matchup, but Sami Zayn dug down deep tonight and picked up a big win over Santos Escobar. Despite the loss for Santos, this man's going to have a bright future. His time is just not right now at this very moment. Look at that haluva kick right there on the jaw. And Sami Zayn with a win tonight. Momentum muchly needed tonight. And next week we'll see Sami Zayn carrying Cross one-on-one. Can Sami Zayn take down the bully? We'll have to wait and find out. And now a tag team from Monday Night Raw makes their presence here live on Smackdown as Damage Control is here to wreak some damage. And coming up for Io Shirai and Dakota Kai next week on Monday Night Raw, it is going to be Io Shirai and Dakota Kai challenging for the Raw Tag Team Championships. They will be, or I should say the Women's Tag Team Championships. They will be challenging Carmella and ZelinaVega, because the winner of that matchup will go on to face off Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart for those Women's Tag Team Championships at Vengeance Day. The question is, will it continue to be Carmella and ZelinaVega, or will it be Damage Control? As here comes Shotzi Blackheart with her loud-ass tank. Probably be very, very hard to hear what I'm saying right now. Not want to mess or even get in the way of that tank here by Shotzi Blackheart. One of the most impressive women that we have here on the SmackDown roster. Her and the Money in the Bank holder, that being Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox can cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase at any time she wants. Could it be next week, that being at Vengeance Day? Or, could it be SummerSlam down the road, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania? All sorts of things we could be in store for. Tegan Nox ultimately, though, giving you that opportunity to say, hey, she can be world champion anytime she wants. But she could also be the women's tag team champions with Shotzi Blackheart at Vengeance Day if she's able to knock off either Damage Control or obviously Carmella and ZelinaVega. Shotzi and this crowd tonight are going absolutely crazy. Big time tag team matchup though. As now here comes Tegan Nox, your Miss Money in the Bank. Do you guys think she'll be able to hold that championship or cash in to become champion relatively soon? Or do you think her strategy is to hold it for a very long time? It seems like every time a Money in the Bank winner says, they're going to do a certain plan, they end up changing it. So it's very hard to, believe them. As you can see there on her wrist, that emblem of Wales. In that Clash at the Castle, we are going to see a lot of big time matches, including the Women's Tag Team Championships. And imagine if Tegan Nox will be there at Wales. How good that would be for Miss Tegan Nox. We'll have to wait and see if she will get a tag championship match there. But here we go. Referee ringing that bell. Dakota Kai, Shotzi Blackheart starting us off here. As Dakota Kai making an example of the referee here. Not the best thing to ever do to a referee, as he is still down and out. Take a little siesta as Dakota Kai with a big kick to the face. Oh, a little bit of slap too. Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox used to be best friends bitter enemies now. I don't think those two could ever go back to being friends. I mean, I've seen stranger things, but anything is very well possible. As Tegan Nox is in trouble right now. She's eating a lot of damage in this matchup from Dakota Kai and Io Shirai. And this could honestly be a preview for the Judgment Day Tag Team Championships. But first, Damage Control have to win tonight, as well as win the Tag Team Championships away from Carmella and ZelinaVega. Damage Control have been on a tear right now. But the big time question is, will it be the same way coming up tonight, as well as obviously when the championship is on the line live on Monday Night Raw? As Shotzi just raking the back there of Io Shirai. Take too much damage like that, it's going to be a bad night in the terms of trying to put alcohol on your lower back, or I guess you say middle of the back, with those rakes and claw marks and everything. But still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, LA Knight takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. LA Knight, the Legend Killer, he'll be taking on the Undertaker, the dead man, the Undertaker, one-on-one. And LA Knight actually had an impressive victory recently over not just Sami Zayn, but also the Big Red Machine, Kane, recently on Monday Night Raw. So LA Knight continues to impress. Undertaker has told LA Knight he wants him to impress him. And personally, I would be impressed with what LA Knight's done, but LA Knight, he's going to have to face off with the dead man. And that is something that is going to be very, very difficult for him to actually do that. Also later on tonight, we have a big-time matchup between Solo Sikoa and Brock Lesnar. Those guys are going to be going to war. They're going to have their trilogy tonight. Their last matchup is Solo Sikoa, Brock Lesnar later on tonight. Brock Lesnar challenges up against The Rock one-on-one. It's going to be a big-time back-and-forth match there. The Rock is going after Brock Lesnar after, losing his championship there at back in the day at SummerSlam 2002. Rock thinks this is a perfect opportunity to get some revenge. He'll get that opportunity coming up next Sunday. Uh-oh, Io Shirai. Big knee here. Uh-oh, this is not where you want to be if you're Shotzi, being stretched all sorts of ways that you don't want to be. As well as a big six-man tag team matchup tonight between Judgment Day and their Hurt Business. Io Shirai going to go for the pinfall. Will that be enough to put away Shotzi? No, not yet. As well as your big-time massive main event, John Cena, Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman giving us a spoiler tonight saying that Roman Reigns will absolutely destroy John Cena. It will be one of the most gruesome things we have ever seen. I don't know if Paul Heyman is just talking out of his ass, but we'll have to wait and figure out that. We also saw an interaction between Paul Heyman and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes saying obviously that he has gotten a win over Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns will not have that momentum going into that matchup if he were to win tonight, and he expects that Roman Reigns is going to need all the luck in the world tonight because he's facing off with John Cena. Uh-oh. Io Shirai with a butterfly underhook slam, takes down Shotzi Blackheart. 2. Oh, able to kick out at the very last second. How much longer can Shotzi Blackheart stay in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, but a big reversal. Shotzi needs to get herself back in this matchup. Perfect opportunity. She's trying to just chop the chest of Io Shirai. I don't blame her. Big knee. Uh-oh. Shotzi looking to fly here. High risk, high reward. But no, Dakota Kai getting involved again. And now Shotzi has to go back to the drawing board. Dakota Kai took away option or plan A. What is going to be plan B? That brutal hook there on that hook suplex. If I'm Shotzi, maybe I go for the tag. I don't know what the best option is going to be here, ladies and gentlemen. As here we go, pinfall opportunity. 1. Oh, strong kick out. Dakota Kai didn't even need to break it up. There's now Tegan and Dakota here. Tegan saying, hey, I could have helped you out there. It's a brutal suplex, and now Shotzi gonna go after Io. Io taking down her outside, and now Shotzi, she's taking over this matchup. Oh my goodness! Leg drop right to the I believe it's to the groin area there of Dakota Kai. Oh, Io Shirai with the underhook, butterfly backbreaker. Beautiful backbreaker there from Io Shirai. But just like that, Tegan Nox saves the matchup. If this were a championship matchup, we are seeing these women put it all on the line. And you can tell these women are adding a little bit more substance to this matchup because they're going to have a lot to... Oh my goodness, spinning heel kick. But obviously with that championship match at oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Shotzi Blackheart moved, but coming up next week is an armbar. Uh-oh, Shotzi now. Shotzi. Can Shotzi pick up a big win over Io Shirai here? But no. This one, heck of a matchup. It's going to be a big-time pay-per-view at Vengeance Day, ladies and gentlemen. Who is walking out with the championships? Make sure you guys stay tuned for Monday Night Raw. Going to have major implications on what's coming our way on next Sunday's pay-per-view for Vengeance Day. As that's rolling of that right leg there of Shotzi Blackheart right now, and been back and forth, 50-50 per se, a little back and forth action. You're gonna love to see that in these type of matches. Is Io Shirai, brutal knee running right through Shotzi, but Io Shirai realizing she has to stay on Shotzi, but Shotzi not backing down as well. Obviously, there's plenty of game footage on both of these teams. But it's only going to get worse and worse if these women continue to go at it. As now, and I'm not saying about in-ring ability, I'm just talking about damage-wise. It's just going to get more and more brutal here. Shotzi going to go for maybe a pinfall. Going to drag the carcass of Io Shirai here. Pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, strong kick out from the former Smackdown Women's Champion. So Io Shirai, she definitely knows what Shotzi and Tegan bring to Smackdown, because Io Shirai has definitely had to, deal with them on Smackdown at once upon a time here. That was before that new draft a couple months ago. It's taking it to Io Shirai. Off the ropes we go. Hurricane Rana. Io Shirai is in trouble right now. She may need to get a tag. A spinning forearm strike that stuns Io Shirai. But now, Io Shirai able to change the momentum of the matchup just like that. It's absolutely impressive how good Io Shirai is. And now Io Shirai going to tag in her tag team partner, Dakota Kai. Can Dakota Kai put the last touches of this matchup away here? Has her in the corner. Oh, but a big elbow from Shotzi. I think she realized Dakota Kai may have been moments away from hitting a finisher possibly. I'm glad that Monday Night Raw and SmackDown were able to work out a Raw versus SmackDown type of matchup here. Two top teams in the women's tag team division going at it here live on SmackDown. As a brutal bulldog taking down Shotzi, pinfall. Could this be enough? 2, Tegan. Oh my goodness, able to break it up at the very last second. I think that was going to be a 3 count if she didn't do that. And now down goes Tegan. And oh no, Damage Control has the momentum here. Shotzi needs to figure something out right now. Because I don't know how much longer. Oh, I was going to say how long TeganNox is going to be down and out, but Tegan's on the apron. Uh-oh. Dakota Kai in trouble. No, flying crossbody. I thought TeganNox was going to push down Dakota, but she was a little bit too far away. And now going to look to go to work here. Going to maybe try to go for a tag. Shotzi Blackheart just saw that coming. She realizes that she's in enemy territory. Has to do anything. She's very desperate right now. Because she realizes how close this match is right now. 2. Ooh, not even a 2 count. If it was a 2 count, it was very, very, very close 2 count. And now what does Shotzi have to do here? Anything would be good. Gonna get a tag to her tag team partner. Here comes Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Flying shoulder tackle. Down goes Dakota Kai. Perfect opportunity. Oh, maybe they're gonna do some tandem tag team action. Why not? Work together to put away Dakota Kai and Damage Control. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Panama Sunrise. That may be all she wrote. Tegan. 2. No. Dakota Kai survived a Panama Sunrise. But can she survive the shiniest wizard? Pinfall. Here we go. Referee ran right into Io Shirai, costing the ending that we very well could have seen. Tegan and Shotzi could have walked out the victors. Uh-oh. Bailey. Bailey at ringside. Referee doesn't see it. Frog splash. No, the knees are up. The knees are up. And now we'll see if Dakota Kai can put away Tegan Nox with the Northern Lights suplex. Here we go. 2. No. Back and forth we go. These women are putting it all on the line. And obviously Damage Control wants to send a message because this is a possible championship matchup that we're seeing a preview of, depending on the Monday Night Raw outcome. As Shotzi's just taking it to somebody at ringside. Shotzi right there, running back to her corner, and Tegan Nox picks up the win, defeating Dakota Kai. Damage Control had all the momentum before they came over here to Monday Night Raw. They ran into a roadblock, and that being Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox. What a women's tag team matchup. These women put on a glorious matchup here, putting it all on the line. Tegan Nox, Panama Sunrise, leading, as we see, another Panama Sunrise. The shiniest wizard, some more action after that. But ultimately, Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart send Damage Control back to Raw. But it's going to be a big matchup for Damage Control. Will they become the new Women's Tag Team Championships on Raw? Make sure you guys stay tuned to find out. The King of Strong Style, live here on Smackdown. Last week here on Smackdown, Shinsuke Nakamura took on Karrion Kross. It was a back and forth matchup, but Karrion Kross was too much for Shinsuke Nakamura. So Nakamura is out here tonight. Rick Boogs. Rick Boogs will not be here tonight. Just dealing with some personal issues, but he will not be here tonight. But will definitely be back on SmackDown whenever, Nakamura may be on TV or whatever. But we'll see how that goes. But Nakamura, he's going to have his own big-time matchup, and that's going to be up against L.A. Knight. And coming up next week here, it's going to be a massive matchup for L.A. Knight. It's going and facing off with The Undertaker. We have not seen Taker since last week when L.A. Knight took on Kane, when Undertaker stood up for his brother. I should say a couple weeks ago, pardon me, not last week, but a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago to be precise. But for The Undertaker, he doesn't necessarily have to be here every single week to have to be in action, but Taker, he's going to be in a hell of a matchup with LA Knight. The mind games of LA Knight versus the mind games of Undertaker. Imagine the win for LA Knight if he's able to walk out of that Vengeance Day pay-per-view with a win against The Undertaker. That usually means you've made it, and you've made it to the big time. I'm not saying LA Knight's not already made to the big time. He's already had big-time matches, suffered one loss that happened to be to Big E, who was the Intercontinental at that one time when LA Knight won a Battle Royal. But besides that, LA Knight has been very unbeatable here on SmackDown. And I cannot wait to see for LA Knight. He's going to be in for a treat against The Undertaker. There's a lot of going to see Undertaker take LA Knight to school, honestly. And maybe, hopefully, brings down LA Knight down a peg. But tonight, LA Knight has to be focused on Shinsuke Nakamura here. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go, LA Knight, and your former Universal Champion, that being Shinsuke Nakamura right now. And, oh my goodness, beautiful moonsault there from LA Knight. LA Knight, legend killer. He's gone through a lot of legends here on the roster from the likes of RVD, Jeff Hardy. Does not matter. LA Knight has gone through, I mean, at least both been in the same night as well. So LA Knight is going to bring so much to the table. And also you're going to see LA Knight go through another legend, possibly, that being The Undertaker at Vengeance Day. LA Knight even defeated the WWE Hall of Famer Kane one-on-one recently on Smackdown. So the confidence is definitely there for LA Knight in the middle of that ring. It's the ground and pound game there from LA Knight. From LA Knight, I do not want to get into a striking matchup with Shinsuke Nakamura. My personal opinion, at least. Because just with how dangerous Nakamura's strikes are, it's not going to take much before a brutal Kinshasa or any of those brutal maneuvers to come into play. Nakamura with those big kicks, slaps, punches. Here he comes. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Nakamura. Thought maybe he would try to go for a suplex, but those punches and kicks, no matter what, will definitely do the work. As LA Knight looking to go high risk, high reward. Can he do it? LA Knight, axe handle. Double-handed axe handle. Takes down Nakamura. LA Knight going to go for the pinfall. Will this be enough to put him away? Strong kick out at one. Plenty left in the tank for both men. Who can dig down deep the most? Can LA Knight talk to Shinsuke Nakamura and put him in his place? Uh-oh. LA Knight has him up. Going to go for the torture rack. Neck breaker. Down goes Nakamura. And Nakamura's in trouble. LA Knight not done yet. He's going to talk to us. DDT. Is that it? Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight with an impressive win tonight over Shinsuke Nakamura. And next week at this time, ladies and gentlemen, or I guess a little bit after this time, it will be LA Knight challenging The Undertaker, looking to put the legend in his place. Can LA Knight do it? And now, LA Knight taking it to Shinsuke Nakamura. Referee trying to back him up, and now LA Knight attacking Nakamura. Come on, Knight. Doesn't matter who it is, he's going to continue it. And now, if you're looking for a hard-hitting matchup, a match that is going to just have every single brutality checklist to it, it is right here, right now. Solo Sikoa versus Brock Lesnar. At the Elimination Chamber, Solo Sikoa would take on Brock Lesnar. Solo Sikoa would defeat Brock Lesnar, and this would eventually lead to a matchup at WrestleMania. Solo Sikoa versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar would F5 Solo Sikoa and pick up a win over the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa. And now we are going to get the trilogy here tonight. The last match in this trilogy. We know Solo Sikoa recently defeated John Cena one-on-one. Solo Sikoa, very dangerous, man. It's one of the most dangerous Samoans you'll ever see here, especially here on SmackDown, and that's a lot, saying something. You got the head of the table, Roman Reigns. You got the Usos, former tag team champions on Raw and SmackDown. Solo Sikoa, the Enforcer now. But now the Enforcer is going to have to go to work by himself, because Brock Lesnar is in the building tonight. We have not seen The Rock at all after that brutal attack from Brock Lesnar to end SmackDown last week. For the first time ever last week, Roman Reigns and The Rock teamed up here in WWE to face Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes, and Brock Lesnar picked up the win, F5ing Roman Reigns. To end that matchup, Brock Lesnar saw The Rock sell on the apron, attacked The Rock, put him through hell. And ultimately, it was very, very brutal, including what after Brock did what he did to The Rock, Roman Reigns would be attacked by John Cena. And John Cena attacked Roman Reigns after the match as well. So absolutely crazy shenanigans going on. The Bloodline versus everybody at this moment. But we're going to get the final matchup of the trilogy. Brock Lesnar versus Solo Sikoa. Last two matches have been on pay-per-view. Tonight, this is a pay-per-view-like feel tonight on this card, including that big-time main event between Roman Reigns and John Cena. Winner gets into that WWE Championship match, making it a fatal five-way matchup. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Solo Sikoa, Brock Lesnar, here we go. Referee ringing that bell. Solo versus Brock Lesnar. One of the most dangerous matches you'll see here. End of a trilogy here. Both wins over each other. One Elimination Chamber. Brock Lesnar got the other one at WrestleMania. Brock targeting the Bloodline. He wants the Bloodline. He wants to get his hands on Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. But The Rock officially back here in WWE, and he is not going to let Brock go after him. He told Brock, you know what, if you want Roman, you're going to have to go through me first if you even want a chance to go after him. As Brock, big kicks to that jawline of Solo Sikoa. Don't want to take too much damage there. As Lesnar, is he thinking F5 maybe? Could if he really wanted to, but some snake eyes, why not? Gets the job done, but now Solo with his own. Solo Sikoa, one of the most dangerous superstars on this roster, currently 3-1 with two massive wins over John Cena and Brock Lesnar. A win as well over Ricochet for all three wins. Let's look at Lesnar just going to town here on Solo. Face lock here. Could this be enough? But Solo Sikoa being lucky right there, being saved by the rope. Still to come tonight, we have two massive matches, including a six-man tag. We get the Hurt Business versus Judgment Day, as well as Roman Reigns and John Cena. Oh my goodness, landing right on his back on the hard part of the ring here. Solo Sikoa looking really good here. Solo Sikoa, belly to belly, turning him inside out. And that may be enough to decimate Brock Lesnar. Referee in position. 1, 2. Oh, but Lesnar able to kick out. This is where Solo cannot get frustrated. You have to keep on Brock. And that means anything and everything. As Lesnar, oh goodness. Try to chop the chest there as well. That might wake up Brock Lesnar if you do too many of those. As again, some snake eyes again. Solo Sikoa looking really good tonight as Lesnar now fighting back, trying to anyway. But again, Lesnar. Underhook, suplex. Little by little, Lesnar trying to get himself back in this match. Oh my goodness. It's a brutal maneuver there from Lesnar. This is not what Solo Sikoa wants. A dangerous Brock Lesnar getting himself back in it. And now Solo going to try to slow down the momentum that Brock slowly but surely had. But Brock not going to back down either. Lesnar with a release suplex takes down wait a minute. That's The Rock's music. Is he here? Is he here? Is The Rock here? After last week, I'd be surprised. That's The Rock. He's here. He's here. The Rock is here. But now, The Rock is eating an assault by Brock Lesnar, and Lesnar not going to back down. The Rock tried to get the upper hand on Brock Lesnar, but it didn't work out in his favor. Wait a minute. Solo. No. Samoan Spike. 1, 2. No, Lesnar kicks out. I thought that spike was going to be enough. That distraction could have been enough. But now Solo Sikoa has to dig down even deeper if he wants to put away Brock. And now Solo Sikoa, flying headbutt. That surely could be it, but not going to go for the pinfall just yet. Going to continue to damage Lesnar here. Brutal kicks here. Now Lesnar with the jawbreaker stuns him. Now Lesnar, both men just going to war here. Surprise appearance by The Rock. Man, back and forth, back and forth. Lesnar, Lesnar. Here we go. F5, F5 to Solo. Is that it? 2, 3 it is. Despite the interference of the People's Champion, The Rock, he was not able to do any damage. Look at that Samoan spike right there. But Lesnar wins the trilogy, and now he focuses on The Rock coming up next week as that beautiful F5 puts Solo Sikoa in his place. 1, 2, 3. The Rock was still at ringside. Brock doesn't notice it from behind. Steel chair shot. The Rock has not forgotten what happened last week here on Smackdown. And he's going to lay the Smackdown on Lesnar's candy ass. Oh my goodness, another chair shot. Lesnar just being victimized right now by The Rock. Oh no, oh no, oh my God. The Rock sending a message to Brock Lesnar here. But, oh no. We're about to experience it. The Rock. Are we going to see the people's elbow from The Rock? Yes, we do. The Rock has taken it to Brock Lesnar tonight. And it does not matter who or what we see at Vengence Day, but the Beast Incarnate and the People's Champion go to war, coming up very, very soon. Oh, but Lesnar with a knockout blow. Knockout blow. It doesn't matter. Oh no, not on the steel. Not on the steel chair. Oh my goodness. Just when you thought The Rock would have the upper hand, the Beast Incarnate is just one difficult SOB to deal with. It does not matter. Lesnar again. Looking to send a message to the People's Champion. Another F5. Why not? Next week, Brock Lesnar, The Rock. 1-on-1. Who do you guys think will be walking out with a massive win? Does The Rock get his vengeance? His ultimate vengeance that he's been looking for years. Ever since SummerSlam 2002. Rocky. F5 again on the steel chair. And now it is time for the Hurt Business to make their way down the ring. This 6-man tag. A little preview of what's to be coming up at the Vengeance Day pay-per-view as Omos challenges for the European Championship. Bobby Lashley will not be in a matchup, but he has been feuding with the Judgment Day Edge, the leader of Judgment Day. He will be in that WWE Championship matchup. And Edge hasn't been really able to focus too much on that WWE Championship matchup because he's been dealing with the Hurt Business. And I cannot wait to see, will we see some new champions at that Vengeance Day pay-per-view? And now here comes Edge, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. Finn Balor has lost to a couple big-time Hurt Business members. Well, I guess I should just say in general, the Hurt Business has beaten Damian Priest and Finn Balor these last couple weeks, so that's not good. Edge, though, has defeated Bobby Lashley recently. But this matchup, a little preview of what is going to be coming our way at Vengeance Day. Will there be any maybe announced matches between the Hurt Business and obviously the Judgment Day? Time will tell. But referee, here we go. Two leaders going to war to kick us off here on this match. And we still have a massive main event to be coming our way after this matchup with John Cena, Roman Reigns. Those two guys go to war. It was supposed to be happening at Judgment Day. Or not Judgment Day, pardon me. But at Vengeance Day. But William Regal is saying, hey, let's move this match up. You guys can't wait to get your hands on each other. Let's move it up earlier. So that's what he has done. So we are going to figure out who the fifth and final superstar will be in that match. Let's look at Edge just wrenching in on that left knee. That is not going to be feeling too good for Bobby Lashley. Imagine if Edge walks out with that WWE Championship coming up at that Vengeance Day pay-per-view. How the Vengeance Day is going to be feeling. How crazy is that going to be? Obviously, Bobby Lashley, he wouldn't mind. I guess he probably wouldn't mind Edge walking out with the championship just because he could take that championship away from him. It's going to be a massive fatal five-way no matter what. Roman Reigns or John Cena will be joining them. As MVP getting tagged in, Finn Balor getting tagged in as well. The former leader of the Judgment Day turned into a key contributor to this group. And now Finn Balor, oh my goodness. And now Finn Balor, oh my goodness, the torque on that left arm. And when Edge got introduced as the Judgment Day leader, Edge actually laid out MVP, and Finn Balor would actually, before that happened, Finn Balor would challenge MVP to a matchup, but then that's when Edge got introduced, took out MVP, Finn Balor came in the ring, might as well saying, hey, might as well start this matchup, and would end up defeating MVP in a one-on-one matchup. Wasn't much of a fight due to that attack by now the leader of Judgment Day, that being Edge. Damian Priest has been pretty good as European champion. Be very curious if he will be able to continue his reign as European champion coming up at the Vengeance Day pay-per-view. Will Omos, the man that won the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, came down to him and another superstar, and Omos walked out as the winner. He decided to go after Damian Priest, the European champion. And my question for Omos is, will it be the perfect opportunity for him to walk out as champion? You gotta figure Omos would be champion one day, but will it be this early in his young career? It's Omos getting torqued on that left leg. Big man with a big boot to the face there. As we are getting a little bit of a hands-on preview right now between Omos and Damian Priest. And now Omos going to tag in Bobby Lashley, the leader of the Hurt Business. Obviously, Omos and Bobby Lashley, and even all of the Hurt Business, really had a bad falling out last year at one time, and especially at Survivor Series. We saw at that time where Bobby Lashley was fighting the likes of Omos and having to deal with the other Hurt Business members. He ran right through all of them. It did not matter who it was. From MVP, Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, and even Omos. Bobby Lashley was able to do that. Bobby Lashley, a former European champion in his own right, and is only looking to get better with him being the leader of the Hurt Business now. MVP was the man calling the shots for the Hurt Business before, but Bobby Lashley now is the man. Edge with a big chop, multiple chops there. Edge does not care how tall you are, how strong you are. He's going to be coming right after you. Man, Edge is all fired up right now. This is not looking too good for Omos as he gets hit with a bulldog. Face first. My question is for both teams, what is the future going to be looking like for both teams heading in, or after Vengeance Day, I should say, because after that pay-per-view, things are going to be changing. Because after Vengeance Day, is a new start on a lot of new things, change, feel, everything. So look at Edge slowly but surely taking it to Omos here. And now going to tag in Finn Balor. Good chemistry so far being shown from the Judgment Day, each member. And Finn Balor gonna wrench it in right here. Look at that submission. Imagine if Omos has to tap out, pardon me. As Finn Balor coming, bringing that fight here. Sling blade into a drop kick. Brutal maneuver. Bobby Lashley gonna try and get out of the way, but he might pay for the sins of Omos here. Into the corner we go. Omos now from behind. Gonna try and be there for his leader. Lashley happens to be in his way, but he's gonna go and just do that power slam instead. Don't blame him. As MVP gonna get a tag to Lashley now. Lashley and Finn Balor are gonna go at it. And when it comes back to the better faction, who do you guys think? Is it Judgment Day? Is it the Hurt Business? Because I feel like we're just getting to where both teams are just starting to figure themselves out. After that drop kick into the corner, is that enough? No. I think just both teams are still trying to figure each other out and just figure out themselves as a whole still. And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially with Edge being the new leader. Gonna figure out his crew. Bobby Lashley still gonna try and figure out his team as well. Oh, slingshot, big forearm strike, and now Edge, beautiful elbow. Gonna love the tandem tag team offense of the Judgment Day, even if they may not be the fan favorite here. Edge now, execution, DDTing Bobby Lashley. Is that it? 2. MVP right there to break it up though. And now Edge. MVP about to eat some brutal maneuver. Power bomb to the outside. And now Balor gonna get tagged in. This is not where you want to be if you're Lashley. Maybe you are. Maybe you do. Lashley, Dominator there to Finn Balor. But there is a rope break. And Lashley telling Finn Balor and the Judgment Day to kiss his you-know-what. Finn Balor was going to try to get a tag, but Lashley making sure he cuts off the ring, brings him back into his corner. Great noticing of that from Bobby Lashley. That's why Bobby Lashley is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer whenever he does decide to hang up his boots. Now a little bit of back and forth here. Finn Balor, DDT to MVP. Back and forth. MVP going back and forth with Finn Balor. Balor getting the upper hand. Oh no. Finn Balor thinking maybe coup de grace. Yes, he does. Coup de grace. Coup de grace to MVP. Is that it? 2, 3. Judgment Day pick up a major tag team win over the Hurt Business. What a tag team matchup, man. These guys went to war tonight. But Judgment Day was just way too much as we look at this basement drop kick into the corner. Bam. Whiplash on that bad boy. Execution. MVP for the Hurt Business would save them at that time. But eventually Finn Balor hit the coup de grace and MVP. And the Judgment Day pick up the win. Can Edge win the WWE Championship at the Vengeance Day pay-per-view? Will Damian Priest retain his European Championship? Find out next week. And now here comes the C Nation leader, John Cena. Wait a minute. That's Jey Uso. Jey Uso. Jey Uso helping out his cousin Roman Reigns. This is absolutely atrocious. John Cena trying to get the support of his crowd right now. The crowd's trying to get behind him. But this is just horrendous right now. Being taken down to the middle of this ring right now. And I'm just going to throw him right into the barricade just for good measure, man. This is just horrendous. Cena coming out here, but just to be attacked. Roman Reigns has not come down to the ring just yet. Cena was trying to make his way down to the ring. But this is just a horrific onslaught attack. It seems pretty meditated to me, honestly. And oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Uso splash. Uso splash. And we still got a main event still to come. And wait, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy Uso. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what the hell? Oh my goodness, now he's attacking him with a damn kendo stick. You gotta be kidding me right now. Oh my goodness, swinging for the fences. Cena being taken to the woodshed. Oh no, now Jimmy Uso now. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh my god, oh my. What a brutal headbutt. Not messing around is Jimmy. Oh no. Is he thinking the Uso splash as well? No. Cena getting up to his feet. Going for the axe handle. If I'm Cena, I don't get up, man. Don't get up. And now Cena again will not stay down. And I don't even know how he's able to get up to his feet. A super kick that time. Jimmy Uso not playing around. Neither are the Usos. And again, gonna go for another headbutt. Oh my goodness. You hate to see this. As now, another one just for good measures. Cena being laid to waste. And Paul Heyman, he told us that the spoiler, that Roman Reigns would be the man to lay out John Cena tonight. And we are certainly seeing that tonight. And now here comes your tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. The man that you definitely gotta expect him to be the leader. You gotta definitely suspect him to be the man that has led what we have seen tonight. That or either Paul Heyman. We've seen one of the most devastating things we could see here to end the Smackdown episode. John Cena is nowhere close to 100%. Cena's in the middle of the ring now. He's up to his feet. The Usos have vanished. And I guarantee you that this match is not going to be 100%. This match has not been thrown out the window. The bell did not ring. Cena's going to stay in this matchup. He's going to try to stay in this matchup, but right now this is this is not favoring Cena whatsoever here. Roman Reigns, he's on a warpath right now. That and the bloodline. To take back what is literally theirs. Take back the Smackdown brand as well as get that championship gold back around their waist. And they got that tonight. We got moved up from being at the Vengence Day pay-per-view to Smackdown. Cena being decimated. Cena there at ringside. Very hard to stay up to his feet at this very moment. But Roman Reigns is going to look to pick up the scraps right now. Roman Reigns, John Cena next here on your television screen. But the question is, for Cena, can he even stay on his feet? We know Cena's he's going to be a fighter, but for Cena, this ain't going to be an easy walk whatsoever. And look at Reigns. Reigns coming right after. Reigns coming right after Cena. And the crowd is just booing because they They are witnessing one of the more brutal onslaught attacks they've seen in a long, long time. Cena asked for it. He could have easily given up his opportunity, but he does not want to squander this possible WWE Championship matchup. And again, Cena trying to get something going, man. But it's just one of those things where Cena he's not himself right now. He's gotten decimated by both of the Usos. And this is something that you'd hate to see, but it is what it is at this moment, man. Oh my God. Over and over again, man. This is not what you wanted for John Cena. I was expecting a brutal match in the terms of both of these guys going to war, but we are sure as hell not getting that. And now again, brutal. And a headbutt just for good measure. Cena has not been able to defend himself, ladies and gentlemen. Normally, Cena could defend himself, but Roman Reigns has just been one step ahead of him this whole night. Paul Heyman, like he mentioned, gave us some spoilers earlier on tonight. Oh, God. Are we going to see a Samoan drop? Oh, my God. No, Samoan drop. You hate to see that, man. Oh, no. Oh, now Reigns. Reigns. Little bit of a submission hold here. Submission hold here by Cena. Cena trying to fight out of it. Can Cena get out of it? He's trying to. Oh, wait a minute. Cena. Cena. Gonna show a little bit of fight. Not gonna back down whatsoever. Oh my goodness, a big kidney punch. There you go, Cena. And now Cena gonna go to war on Roman. Imagine if Cena can dig down deep here and take it to Roman. Oh my goodness. Come on, Cena. Come on, Cena. You can do this. Oh my goodness, nice Michinoku driver there. And now Cena gonna go high risk. Probably not the best idea if he has to, but a big old 5-knuckle shuffle there. A much needed maneuver there from Cena. Oh, and a big kidney punch. Desperately needed again. Hell yeah. Roman Reigns getting everything he deserves right now and more. And again, a big haymaker over and over again. Oh, but just like that, Roman Reigns just one step ahead of him. Jumping clothesline. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Not like this. Come on, Roman. No, 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 no. Roman Reigns. No, he missed the spear. He missed the spear. And now Cena. Cena setting him up. Cena setting him up. No. But Reigns with a key reversal in this matchup. And now, just when you thought Cena might be able to get himself back in this matchup, Roman, spear. Spear there from Roman Reigns. God damn it, man. Just when you think it is going to be all over for maybe Cena to maybe get back in this matchup, Roman Reigns spears and takes all the life away. And now, just going to try to choke him out. Why not? Why not? Just going to try to choke him out. Why not, Roman? But just like that, Cena, lifeless, Roman Reigns signaling the end is near with this spear. Spear! Spear from Roman. And that more than likely will be sending Roman Reigns to Vengeance Day 2, 3. Roman Reigns had his cousins do the hard work. John Cena, he tried. He tried. He did his damnedest. But there's only so much one man can take. And there's only so much a bloodline can do to you before you just just fight another day. Roman Reigns was just way too much tonight. And that's the help of his cousins, the bloodline, Jimmy and Jey Uso. And Roman Reigns is now the fifth man in that WWE Championship matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Does that favor Roman Reigns now? Do you see Roman Reigns walking out as the WWE Champion at Vengeance Day? We'll have to wait and find out until next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.